What is going on, family? What is going on? What's happening? GBP Pros, welcome everyone that is on here live, those that are catching Facebook, those that are catching the YouTube replay or on the podcast. I appreciate your guys' support. I thank you for your guys' support on here. GBB Pros. So, our goal for GBB Pros is twofold. One is to help our agency owners get better results for their clients and also grow their agency, right? And we do this by bringing on guests or speaking on a topic that will help do so, remind you or give you aha moments. And, or we'll bring in on a guest and they'll talk about their subject matter, what their area of expertise and excellence, right? And the second goal is, if you're a business owner, really is to help you get better results with your SEO. The bottom line is making your phone ring, right? Getting an understanding of what this marketing thing is, and what are these like agencies doing that I have, or if you're doing it yourself, how can you improve and give you some tools, give you some insights that will help you with that. So I appreciate everyone's support. With that being said, guys, today is going to be me, right? Today is going to be me. Top things to avoid, right? Top things to avoid with your SEO, right? For the new year, getting ready. Google has changed the mark. Google's a moving target all the time, right? So one of the things that I want to specialize, especially if you're a local business, if you are local service area business, one of the things that I really want to point out to you the importance of is tying in your website with your Google My Business. Don't miss that mark, guys. Please do not miss that mark. You're leaving money on the table. It's the ultimate, like, make your phone ring is going to be that. So tying those two together, the time where you can just do one, it's really gonna hurt you. Is it still possible? But yeah, get a better bang for your buck and incorporate both of them. You guys will hear me talk about tying the knot, connecting the dots, your marketing dots, right? Letting Google know, what service you provide, what your brand is, and where you do it at, right? Super critical, super critical. Don't let Google guess on what you are doing, where you're doing it at, and what is your brand name. So we're really going to dive into that again. I know the title is Top Things to Avoid with your SEO and your marketing for 2024, but it's towards the end of 2024. So it's from 2024 and beyond into 2025, right? It's evergreen. It's these things do not change, right? They're best in class, best practice, foundational and stuff. So hopefully I can help you, like give you aha moments, hopefully like, okay, I got to look into that, or help you with your agency where you can ask questions of whoever's doing your marketing, like, hey, what about this? Or help you look at certain things that you might be falling short. So again, guys, I appreciate you, GBP Pros. You know our goal, kind of our subject today. I'm going to be the speaker, so we're going to go over a few things. So let's dive right into it, guys. Let's dive right into this. And number one here, guys, number one here is going to be, and I've mentioned this before, is things to avoid is no keyword research. No keyword research is no bueno, guys. So again, the top SEO mistakes you should avoid for 2024 and beyond is avoid no keyword research. Everything starts off with keyword, whether it's YouTube, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, any of the social media ads, whether it's your website, whether it's GMB, it doesn't matter. Everything starts off with search intent. So I was in this group, and if you're having trouble with this, like what keywords to do, guys, it has to do with your services. It has to do, just simplify it. What would a customer be searching for on Google to find you, right? What are they searching for on Google to find you? And those kind of, that is your keywords. Those are your keyword research that you want to go after, that you want to um, conquer and dominate, right? You want to associate your brand with those things, right? You want to let Google know where you're at for that keyword, in your brand, and your brand, what keyword you're going after, and your location on everything you do, especially with your keyword research. So no keyword research, just going nonchalant, especially when you're building your website. Make sure that is just not to build it for building's sake. Put some effort, put some thought behind it. Yeah, is it going to be expensive? It is, but way, way, way worth it, right? Way worth it, right? Get yourself off, hitting the ground running, hitting the ground running. So the very first thing, guys, then to avoid for 2024 and beyond is going to be no keyword research. The initial research. How do you get that? It's going to be your keywords, your brand. Start with your brand, right? Your business name. So definitely do some keyword research, and everything starts off of that. Everything hangs on this one thing. Um, and that ties into think content with your web pages. No matter the subject, no matter the keyword, no matter even your brand, just think 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 is the baseline. That is just the ground best practice. um, you know uh, the minimum dosage of effectiveness, think about that. Best in class, best practices is about 12, 15, no less than 1,000 words per that URL, per that page. Because and I'll give you some ideas on how to get that. In fact, it's the number 3 here, right? As far as keyword stuffing, avoid that. So if you have think content, is because you can't think of stuff to put on there, how to speak on that certain topic. So, put with that topic. If you're a plumber, talk about it. What are your services? Drain cleaning, water heater replacement, right? Talk of what you know about water heater replacements, the problem, is that an issue, and what other things you can speak on, which with what I want to trigger this keyword stuffing with your thin content, with your keyword research, is NLP of that particular keyword, or that whatever that URL, water heaters. What are some NLP keywords? What are some other keywords that are related? Entities, right? What are entities from that keyword? And all this you can do some research on. And with AI, it'll spit it out very easy with the tools that are out there, right? Um, you have Search Atlas that can help you with this. You have Rankability that can help you with this. You have Zista that can help you with this, right? Those are tools that I've seen, and they literally help you with this. Variations of the keyword, right? And thanks to my buddy Terry, really focusing on the frequent asked questions. Just with the frequent asked questions in that particular keyword, in that particular subject of that particular URL, that page that you're talking about, we'll give you 1,000 keywords. We'll give you 1,000 word content, right? Your density, your word count of 1,000. Okay, there's no need to stuff it or have very thin, like the number 2 content on there, especially with that FAQs, especially with entities, especially with variations of that keyword. NLPs, you can easily get that done, not a problem. These first 3 things shouldn't be an issue for you at all. At all. You should be able to knock these out of the park very easily and get your website up to par, right? And we'll get into a little bit more of that. But everything starts off of research, think content, um, stuffing your keywords just for stuffing's sake. Be smart about it. There's enough subject matter. There's enough material out there. It doesn't matter what niche, what industry you're in, you and what service you offer on that particular web page, that you should be able to, at the bare minimum, 1,000, if not 12 to 1,500. That way you can be the expert. You can talk from your personal experience. You can be the authoritative and be trusted in that particular area or keyword that you're going after, right? So let's move on here from the list. Number 4, ignoring your competitors. Guys, don't ignore your competitors. If you're falling short, or you're not number one in your organic Google results or local, right? Why is that? What is your competitors doing? What is their keywords? For your keywords, how do your two pages compare? Don't ignore them. What backlinks do they have? What kind of traffic are they getting? What else do you see on your competitor and their website or their brand? Google will tell you. Google will definitely tell you what you're missing. You'll be able to see those gaps in there. So don't ignore your competitors. Now, speaking of knowing your competitors, don't ignore local search, guys, especially your service-based business. That goes in tied into one. What do I mean by that? Your GBP, your Google business profile. Don't ignore that. Get that. That will definitely, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, is making that phone ring. And these things will help you. So your Google business profile, don't ignore that. Set it up, optimize it, maintain it, get reviews on it, guys. Put your services up there, put posts, be engaged, right? Build things off of that stacks that Google gives you, right? You can definitely do that. So don't ignore your competitors. You can look at their sitemap, get some keywords, get pages you're missing. You can see, um, what they have out there as far as their brand. Don't ignore local, guys. Your Google business profile, things that you can do that will definitely make that phone ring. And it's free. And it's free for with this. Guys, there is tools for everything that we talked about to help you, right? Search Atlas, Rankability, Zista is some of those that will help you literally with everything that I've covered so far. Or you can do it for free, right? And if you are hiring, if you have somebody doing this for you, ask them about this. Let them show you. It should be black and white, right? Number 6, guys, poor on page. And what do I mean by poor on page? Let me get this out. What do I mean by poor on page? Okay, I mean site structure. What do I mean by site structure on your website? That means the URL, right? Is the keyword you're going after in your URL. It's in your title, it's in your description of that particular page, right? It's your H1, it's your schema, it's your inner linking, right? Again, big shout out to Terry on schema, local schema, really leveling up that advanced schema that you can, again, keyword, same as you can let Google know when it comes to, because there's a big thing where Google goes to your site, takes a look at your site. What is your site about? Are you structurally sound, right? Making it easy for Google, Bing, all these other browsers, right, to look at your site and know what your brand is, what services you do, and where you do it at very, very easily, right, without guessing. And you can give this to Google. So your site structure being solid, your URL structure, the title, I'm sorry, the URL, the actual URL itself, the title of that particular page, the description of that particular page, and your H1 of that particular page, and then a little bit more advanced on page like schema and your inner linking. So definitely take a look at that. Do not ignore these, guys. Please do not ignore this at all. Okay. This is where, like, when you get an agency, even when I do it, when I go in there to audit a site, right here, the on page, the site structure is the first thing I look at, and if fixing that will give you a bump in rank. It'll give you a bump in visibility. It'll give you a bump in awareness and engagement. For what, guys? To make that phone ring. Definitely make that phone ring, because that's what it's all about. Okay, that 100%, that's what it's all about. And these are, again, guys, top SEO mistakes you should avoid for 2024 and beyond as we're ending the year. So make sure you're taking notes, listen up, and this is evergreen. No matter when you're listening to this or watching this on YouTube or on Facebook or the podcast, this is evergreen. It will work. This is the foundational stuff. Best in class, best practices. So let's go on to number 7, guys. Okay, we talk, kind of goes hand in hand. We got pour on page, and I covered what that means, and then pour off page. I'll just give you a good example of off page because backlinks are part of that. But use what Google gives you. Like Google Stacks is one of the things that I see being ignored that could help you with again, that I talked about Google crawling, going on your site, seeing what your site about, and then indexing certain things. There's an issue with that. Google Stacks can help you with indexing. Google Stacks can help you with being visible, getting crawled, indexed, and make your stuff last longer, legitimate wise, letting Google know who you are, where you do it, and what keywords, what services you are offering. So I'll just leave it at that. Or off page, do not ignore that. Speaking of poor off page, also meaning like backlinks, right? So backlinks including social media, set those up, guys. Citations. Citations meaning like in the phone book or different directories. If you need help with that, depending on your niche, plumbers have a set of core directories you can put on there. Doctors, dentists, um, locksmiths, they all have a certain like directory where we can go, put your name on there, and gives you a citation, gives you and gives you a backlink. Where backlink meaning like when you were in high school and the kids, the popular kids knew you and gave you a little bit of juice. You walked around a little bit more proud. You were known, right? Those popular kids knew you. They knew your name. They know who you are. That's what citations are. Is getting the popular kids to know you, know your name, who you are, and it will help you. So citations, backlinks are your social media, and also the backlinks just in general. Backlinks, not just any backlink, right? Meaning somebody pointing to you or somebody mentioning to you, like not only in citations like the popular kids, but other websites that are in your niche or in your area. That's what I mean by geo. That's it. Don't get nothing out of your niche that doesn't matter or not in your area. So what? So try to make that backlink within your niche, within your area also. And as a bonus, if it gets traffic, wonderful. But that's the next thing, as you guys can see, is traffic. All right. Traffic is the next thing that we'll talk about. Um, okay, backlinks also, again, those Google stacks will also give you backlinks, will also give you some visibility as far as crawling and indexing. So geo backlinks as far as your Google stacks and GBP. Also, you can how it will help you with that, pointing to you, connecting the marketing dots, right, with your website and your Google My Business profile or Google Business profile. Again, number 9 is traffic. Traffic to where? Your website, traffic to your Google Business profile, and traffic to certain stacks you do from Google, your citations, driving traffic there. Facebook, your social media, where people are going to clicking on your website will definitely help. You need traffic. That way Google says, this is somebody, they think that it's important in that area when they look at what particular keywords. So traffic, guys, traffic is vital. I think traffic is one of those things that you don't hear very much. You can do ads that will drive traffic. You can do um, videos that will drive traffic, YouTube, even on all your social media. Traffic, you want to drive traffic. It's the holidays, guys. You can do a campaign for food, for turkey, giveaways, Christmas, New Year stuff that will drive traffic where people have to look you up on the map and use directions to you. That'll be huge. Leaving reviews at your particular area or in the maps that is not ranking very well. That traffic, that those signals will definitely help you guys. So traffic is our number 9 to website, GBP, and different Google stacks that you may have. Now, number 10 is your Google Search Console. Get that set up. Your Bing Webmaster Tools, get that set up. Google Analytics, get that set up. That'll give you data. No matter all these tools that they're out there, Search Atlas, Rankability, Zista, all those tools use Google. We get the information from Google. So Google Search Console, Bing, and analytics, that's where the raw data, even that can be kind of funky sometimes, but you need a foundation, right? You need an area that you can build off of. And I think the Google Search Console will give you what is your keywords that you're ranking for, what pages are ranking for, and it's going to show you if your page is being shown, and versus like, okay, I'm shown 100 times but I'm going to clicked on once or twice. Then you can translate that data as like, okay, I need a like improve my site, the color, the information that's on there, the way it's laid out, maybe the call to action that's on there. You can look at data and then conclude decisions or your next move based on that. And also another, and this is, I give credit to Lee Witcher, when you set up Bing, right? Bing is a little bit more like a stickler on things. But if you get Bing's attention, I promise you, you're going to get Google's attention as well, right? So all of this, guys, being said, with all of this being said, it's all about a couple of things, guys, is that awareness and engagement, right? Awareness and engagement of your website, awareness of engagement of your services, awareness and engagement of where you're at, your brand, where you're at. It's all about awareness, even to the customer when they search, right? If they do a voice search, if they do just a regular search on mobile, if they do a search on their desktop, depending on your niche, depending on if it's an emergency or what it is as far as the home service, it's always, guys, all of this is all for to make that phone ring. None of this matters. Get this, it's all about engagement, it's all about awareness. So when people search, that they'll find you and engage with you and make that phone ring. That's it, right? Guys, it takes sometimes it does take some time, it takes some money. Don't get it, twisted, especially if you're brand new, right? Just when you first started off your business, you gotta, invest some money into your tools, invest money into marketing, and get the ball rolling. And the quicker you do that, the better. These are the best practices to help you head in that direction so you can get awareness and engagement to make that phone ring. You have to make that phone ring. That way we can get clients, we can help our community, we can help people get what they're looking for as far as in your service, help them out, make that phone ring. So the bottom line with this is make that phone ring. And another thing I want to point out, it all around evolves around these pillars. There's about 5 pillars, right? These 5 pillars are this: on page with your website, off page with your website and your GBP, and content, huge, backlinks, and traffic. Those are the 5 pillars. Everything revolves around that. When it comes to your marketing, remember, everything hangs off of keywords, right? It could be long tail keywords, short tail keywords. Keyword starts from your brand, keyword starts from what service you offer. Think about what the customer looks for them to find you. But it's going to be on page, off page, content, backlinks, traffic, right? That's it. Everything that any other marketer, it's going to fall essentially in these categories. Another thing you can add to this that will definitely help you is going to be ads. That's eventually should be your goal, right? Doing ads also to bring in marketing. Don't avoid that, guys. It's one of the things that you have to invest a certain amount of money in ads, but it's going to be off page, on page, on page, off page, content, backlinks. This is, traffic. And once you build it up, do some ads with it. And that's what's going to get you, to make that phone ring, get you more awareness, get you more engagement with Google, and ultimately your customer. So 2025 is around the corner, guys. I hope you have your goals set up. I hope you have your projections from next year, the lessons that we learned from this year to kind of apply it and move forward to continue to grow. Keep these in mind for your GBP. Um, as far as your marketing is concerned, make sure you avoid these things so you can start off your year super successful, super, hitting the ground running is the ultimate goal. If you have any questions, guys, don't hesitate to reach out. I just wanted to throw this out there as a reminder, letting you know, look at this. What does this mean? If you are watching us live, you kind of got to see the actual layout as I went through the list. If you're on the podcast, join us on Facebook. That way you can see this list, see the layout of it, and take notes. That way you can apply it. If you have any questions, want to see if you're hitting um, all on all cylinders with your marketing, especially with these mistakes to avoid, let me know. Let's hop on a call. We'll do a Zoom call. We'll do a complete audit of your site, where you're missing the dots, and how we can help you. So, guys, with that being said, I hope you found this super useful, gave you some aha moments, and you can put some of this to practice. And with that being said, guys, much love, much success, and I'll catch you on the next one.